Oh look, it's another rhythm game within this JuggzMas. I swear I don't have a bias to a certain genre, it's just a lot of rhythm games tend to not make it out west, with some exceptions of course. The genre has gone through ebbs and flows, with DDR bringing in the rhythm genre, and of course the weird rhythm games like Parappa the Rapper and Guitar Man, which I reviewed on my channel a while ago. Click on the card to see the review and support the channel, by the way. Shameless plug now over. Then the genre went through a bit of a lull till Rock Band Guitar Hero came out and popularized peripheral based music games. Then the market got too saturated, hence the series crashed and burned like a dumpster fire. During these said lulls, there have been some hidden gems of music games that have gone under the radar, some not even leaving the land of the rising sun. Rhythm Tengoku is one of them. Now you might know this game because the series did eventually pierce into the American market with Rhythm Heaven on the Nintendo DS. However, the GBA version never landed over here, revert to the fan base as Rhythm Heaven Silver is, like the title states, a rhythm game, but not in the sense of what you think a typical rhythm game is like. The game is more minigame based rather than one homogeneous gameplay theme. Every minigame has their purpose, that is for you to pay attention to the audio cues the game gives you and press the necessary buttons accordingly. See, this might seem easy on paper, but as you get deeper and deeper into the game, the tasks become more difficult, forcing you to focus. It is highly recommended to play this game with headphones so you can hear the audio cues clearly. Sometimes headphones might not keep you in rhythm, as I resorted to toe tapping and nodding to keep myself in rhythm. This game was made by Nintendo, so of course there are going to be comparisons to WarioWare. Reason why is due to both having simple controls and similar art styles. Doesn't help that the developer that made this game also worked on WarioWare. Stages are broken down into sets, each having a different theme to them. In one minigame, Karate Man, you press the A button at the right moment to punch away stones, pots, and bombs. In another one, you are swinging away baseballs while the screen either keeps moving closer or further away, with the help only given to you is the audio cues. After every 5 stages or so, a new stage opens, with it being a remix of the previous stage all at once. These stages use actual J-pop songs at the time for the remix stages. Some of these are pretty kick-ass to listen to. At the end of each stage, you are rated from how shit or how amazing you did in the stage. Let me tell you, some of these criticisms against it can hit you pretty hard even when you get an okay rating on it. Like, come on, this stage is hard to grasp the rhythm. Cut me some slack over here, my guy. Also, let it be known I am playing this through an emulator and the input lag is insane in this. So bad that I had to go into retro archer setting and change the input delay timing to not fuck me over. This is not a fault of the game by any means, just how the game is being emulated. Even though there is no true reason to why Rhythm Tengoku has never been released in the West, but with a bit of speculation while looking at facts can help us determine what the reason is. Let's put this simply, the game came out in 2006, the Nintendo DS came out in 2004. The game had no business to be on a console that was a generation behind. Remind you, this is how Nintendo thinks most of the time with their games, not necessarily the way how I think. Who do you think I am, Josh Thomas from the Bit Block? With that mentality, Nintendo thought it was better to make the game for the Nintendo DS since it was a big moneymaker at the time. Now, where have I heard about this same scenario before? It goes something like Nebula Dark 2. Nah, doesn't ring any bells. If anything, Nintendo probably wanted us to forget the game ever existed in the first place. Luckily, the game's legacy carried after the post-GBA years, with 3 more games being added to it, with Rhythm Heaven making its way stateside in 2009. Each game building upon what the other had, and much grander scales of music games, setting the bar every time a new Rhythm Heaven comes out. In my opinion, play Rhythm Heaven Fever. It has everything that a Rhythm Heaven game should have. With that being said, this is Jugg signing off, and see you tomorrow with another part to JuggzMas. Take care, guys.